So practicing with a metronome, right? This exercise is called click shifting. Okay, click shifting. And what it'll develop is you becoming a very, very strong reference point. How many of you played on a band and you're playing with a vocalist or a bass player or a guitar player that pushes the time? All right, most of you. What do? Do you follow the time or do you lay it down?
Lay it down.
Lay it down, right? That's what we're taught to do, lay down the time. Unless, of course, the leader is the bass player. He's pushing the time, then you got to go with him, or he won't pay you. Very bad joke. Now, you want to lay down that time. So this exercise will help develop that, because in a triplet subdivision, there's 3 eighth notes in a triplet, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if we think of the ride cymbal as a 12/8 pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1. Okay? And we lop off the last eighth note and make it 11/8 measure. Okay, we make it 11/8 measure. The click is going to shift to the second eighth note of the triplet group. Then your pattern is going to continue in 12/8. Then you insert another 11/8 measure, and it shifts to the last eighth note of the triplet grouping. Okay, let me demonstrate this. Please clap along with the chording note, okay? Please clap along with the chording note. Sort of measure of 11/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another 11/8 measure reverts back to the down position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does everyone follow? Was that hard to do?
Yeah.
That was kind of hard to do. So when you practice this exercise, if you insert 11/8 measure, right? The first time you do it, you're going to want to revert to the strong click and make that your 1 again. That's like following the rushing bass player or the dragging guitar player. It's like going with the click. It makes you a more reliable reference point by not going with that click and keeping the subdivision consistent, beat to beat to beat. We're all taught to count, right, from a very young age. When we learned how to play snare drum, we were all taught to count and subdivide, phonetically count and subdivide. Well, this exercise, you're actually practicing each position and each subdivision as your new chording note. Okay? You could do the same thing with a funk idea, right? Or a 16th note subdivision. There are 4 16th notes in one beat in 4/4 time. In a measure of 4/4, there are 16 16th notes, right? If you lop off the last 16th note, that's a 15/16 measure. If you insert a 15/16 measure, then the click shifts to the E. If you insert another 15/16 measure, it shifts to the and then one more 15/16 measure, it shifts to the Okay? Same approach, same concept, different subdivision. Okay? Click shifting with 16th notes. So that's a click shifting idea where you insert a 15/16 measure into your time. All right. Also, other ways that you could practice the click that's a little more conservative. All right. A little more conservative. Make those your half notes. You can also practice that as 2 and 4. So lots and lots of ways of using the metronome for practice. Okay? Point is, you want to be with it as much as you possibly can, because you're the reference point. If you're counting off the tempo for an arrangement, the band's relying on you to count off the right tempo.